At the time of this recording, September 6th, 2017, things are going crazy for the fall launch season. Pools may be closing down because Labor Day just wrapped up, but launches are heating up. Fall is a huge season for kind of a new beginnings, the fresh start of fall, the back to school feeling. Everyone's ready to take another shot at investing in your course or program to accomplish their goals. But what if you're not sure that you're ready to launch, or you're not sure that fall is right for what you're selling? Hi, I'm Jessica Castle, the Stress-Free Launch Strategist. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down when is the right time to launch your exact course or program and how you can determine which months, which season, how long, all those good things, so you can choose the exact right time to launch your program while people will be primed to buy it. While I don't really believe there's a good time or a bad time to launch a program, there are definitely metrics that I look for in terms of holiday conflicts. Obviously, heading into the holiday season, Christmas time, there are certain times of year that are just more difficult to launch. Doesn't mean you shouldn't if that's the best time for your schedule, but it just means it could be a little bit more difficult. Ads could be a little bit more costly, or it could be harder to get people's attention on your launch. So today I wanted to break down the 4 seasons to kind of help you plan the rest of this year. Maybe you're watching this in 2018 and you're trying to plan your whole launch calendar. I wanted to give you some tips and tricks so you can choose the right season, the right time of year to launch your course or program. So why don't we start with where we are right now in the big fall launch season. Like I said, one of the reasons to launch this fall is that the energy is changed from summer. So summer, everyone was kind of playing and taking it easy, spending more time with their family. So fall is really the time where they're like, okay, kids are back to school. And even if you don't have kids, you feel that back to school kind of energy. The seasons are starting to change, starting to get a little bit cooler, and you're like, yes, I need to accomplish the things that I set out to with my New Year's goals, and now fall feels like the fresh time to start over. So good things to launch in fall would be anything that's going to kind of reinvigorate me. And the good news about fall is that after Labor Day, there's not a ton of holidays that get in your way. So, there's not, Halloween's coming up, but that's kind of a fun one to kind of play your marketing off of. But there's no other really major holidays until Thanksgiving that would shut anything around your launch down. A lot of health coaches will come back in the fall and say, like, okay, you cheated all summer, get your goals back on track. Or if you didn't lose any weight yet in 2017, you've still got 5 months to kind of make the most of it. It's a good push. The other courses and programs that are great to learn are anything that is actual learning. So a copywriting course or a how to build your own WordPress website course. These are the high times for it because it relives those kind of experiences of going back to school and learning a new lesson and learning a new skill in this course. But what if those don't quite feel like the right fit? We could talk about winter, and winter is the big one. So I would say probably most of my clients come to me for either fall launches or for first thing winter launches. So winter launches, you are all about the New Year's resolutions. The courses and programs that sell the best at this time of the year are the ones that are the lose weights, the write your book, the change your whole life, the stop, tolerating these things in your life. The health courses, the learning courses, the start your business, the build your dream kind of courses. Pretty much there's nothing that can't launch in January very successfully. The downside to January is how popular that it is. So you'll also see some people kind of continue to leak that into February, March, kind of extended winter, where you will see people kind of continue to go on that vibe. But then we get to spring, and with spring you kind of have the budding new ideas. This is a really good time for the woo-woo courses. I hope you don't take offense to that. But the courses that are a little bit more like birthing a new vision, things that are bringing things to life, things that make you feel excited. If you had a real crappy first start of the year, this spring is kind of like your fresh start. It's your new chance. It's your bring kind of a new thing to life. It's a big kind of a birthing metaphor. But spring is really a good time for those courses that are going to kind of tug on the heartstrings. So maybe we had, quarter one was all kind of business and lifestyle focused, and now we're ready to dream a little bit. We're ready to kind of invest in some of those more I don't want to say fluffy courses because they're so valuable, but the ones that maybe don't have as much tangible of an ROI as lose weight or make money. And then finally, we get to the fun times of summer. And summer is a really fun time to launch, except that some people are checked out. So it is a little bit harder to get people's attention. You do need a longer runway if you're going to launch in the summer. So you might actually start kind of your marketing and your list building and your blogging and your guest posting. All of that could start way back in March. That way you are ready by the time summer hits. The other kind of problem with summer is that when you start a program in the summer, it's sometimes hard to get people to buy in. So this is a good time to launch things if it's a little bit more high touch. There's a really solid onboarding process in place that people aren't going to fall off because people are gonna want to go play. They're going to want to take some time off for the summer. So you want to make sure that if you're launching something for summer, the onboarding is really, really strong, or there's some one-to-one accountability or a reason to make sure that they show up to the course and actually do it to get the results. So I hope this kind of fun little overview of the season and what you could think about launching in each of them is helpful to you. And if you have any questions about your particular program and when you think might be the best time to launch it, just leave a comment below and I'd be happy to answer it for you. And I will see you back here next week with another stress-free launch tip.